Hello everybody, this is KirbyDK10 coming at you with another video, and in today's video I just wanted to talk to you guys and speak a little bit about Vanguard, and of course I think the plans for the channel a little bit, but mostly I just want to talk about Vanguard. Now Vanguard is such an odd game to me in the Call of Duty franchise. It's just so different. I don't know how exactly to explain it. It's just one of those odd games. It came out in that like Warzone period, the original one, and it was at the very tail end of it, and I just think it was super interesting because it's almost a game that's exclusively made because of Warzone. It's not really a game that can kind of stand on its own. I mean, it can technically, but I don't know. I just think it would have been better if they skipped a year, gave the devs a little rest, and came out with something better next year. Which I think they let Infinity Ward have a rest. All the other studios can get the boot, but that golden boy Infinity Ward can't do anything wrong. So let's give them another promotion. And they felt. I just felt like this game was very unique, and I liked the camo challenges. Actually, it was a pretty good grind at the end of the year. I think starting out, the Panzerfaust obviously should not have been working that way. It wasn't working as intended, and that really sucks because I think the grind for the camo was actually really nice compared to some years where you have some really stupid stuff that you gotta do. The hardest thing I think is the like Bren. The Bren with like the 300 long shots was just insane. That should have never been a challenge. It's not really much of a challenge, it's just patience. Like, hey, how much patience do you got? You know? And a lot of people I don't think had that, so they just said, fuck it, I'm in this camo. And I honestly don't blame them. I mean, it's the camo. I mean, it's right here. It's on my STG. It's not the most spectacular thing. It's definitely not the worst thing you could get, I guess. But I mean, it's like comparing. It's like comparing poop to fucking piss. You know? Hey, which one would you rather be covered in? Like, I don't think anyone wants to be covered in both, or any of those, but yeah, man, people just said screw it, and I ain't getting camo. And honestly, it's not even that great of a camo. I mean, can I get an inspect off? How do I inspect? I remember how to inspect in this game. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just not worth it. Some people call it the fruit roll-up camo. I kind of agree with that. Looks like a fruit roll-up, bruh. Yeah, I wish, honestly, I kind of want to see like a Vanguard too, just because I think it would be interesting what they would do with it, but I doubt we're ever going to get another entry in this series, or I mean, it's not really a series, but they just, this game is almost exclusively just because of Warzone, because they wanted to add more weapons and other things like that. I'm also surprised that they actually still like have the shop up for this game. Like, is anyone actually buying anything from this like Vanguard shop? I can't imagine. After I could see last year if you went back to this game, because Modern Warfare 2, I don't care what anyone says. I think Modern Warfare 2 is actually worse than this game. I don't know how you do that, but just the gameplay wise, it just promoted camping. This game at least had promoted some movement. It had the ninja perk. The ninja perk competed with lightweight, which is actually, I think that's actually a good combo to compete with, because lightweight is good for like respawn, and then dead silence is obviously good for it's good for every mode actually, but it's really good for search and destroy. And I like that they had a competitive sort of perk system. I think it was decently competitive. I think the red perk or the middle perk could have been more balanced. I just always ended up taking radar because it made the radar work like the normal one, which was like, why even have a perk for that? Just make the radar normal. But I think it's because they had a perk like that in Modern Warfare 2019, so it's probably easier to carry over. I wonder. What the fuck? Oh. I wonder what would happen if they made this game DLC. Like, or I wonder, what would have happened if they made this the DLC for Modern Warfare 2019, like $30. That's the thing. I mean, it really is just a reskin of the last year. I guess. Well, it wouldn't have been last year's game, but it would have been the game before last. And why? I mean, why even release this? I don't know. It's just such an odd release to make. I think honestly, they just, they want a cash grab. They want a cash, right? It was an easy cash grab. I think it hurt the COD. It hurt the COD series in general. Just not even with COD fans, but just in general. The campaign was lacking, and I only played like one mission, and then I stopped playing it completely. Like, it's that bad. Normally with the COD campaign, I can at least stomach a few of them, but yeah, it was just so bad I just stopped. The multiplayer was probably the most fun I've had in like any of these recent COD games. Compared to Modern Warfare 2, or compared to Modern Warfare 3, though, I think this game's worse. I think my ranking out of the past 5 years of COD would be Modern Warfare 3, Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2, then Modern Warfare 2018. I think that's probably my list of games. It's just this game had a lot of movement too. Like, I remember in the multiplayer, people would not. There were very few people that camped, and the only reason you camped was for the long shots. And that was the only thing I think they did wrong, was requiring like every gun to get like 100 of them, really. And then some guns had like challenges where it was like, use these 3 attachments and get 300 long shots. Really dumb. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, peace out. Later.